Welcome to the video. Today, we're taking a first look at the pre-production Canon EOS R1. This new camera promises to be a powerful tool for wildlife and sports photography. We're also exploring the benefits of upgrading to RF telephoto lenses, which outperform their EF counterparts. In this video, we'll highlight 5 exciting features of the Canon EOS R1. Note that we're working with early pre-production models and firmware, so our impressions are based on limited time with the camera. The Canon EOS R1 stack sensor is very fast. This is one of the quickest stack sensors in a full-frame camera, with a scan speed of up to 1/300th of a second, surpassing the Nikon Z8. It achieves this speed at 24 megapixels, rather than 45 megapixels, aligning with the R1's focus on journalism, sports, action, and wildlife photography, where ultra-high resolution is often less critical. The Canon R1 also features a mechanical shutter that supports up to 12 frames per second. This can be beneficial for sports and action shots, particularly in environments with variable LED lighting where a mechanical shutter can help avoid banding issues. For most situations, the electronic shutter mode, which offers bursts of up to 40 frames per second and includes a pre-capture feature that captures a half second before you press the shutter, is highly effective. This mode also supports 14-bit RAW capture, making it a strong option for many types of photography. Next, let's discuss the EVF on the Canon EOS R1. This is a significant upgrade, featuring a 9.44 million dot resolution and 9x magnification, comparable to the Sony A1 and A7 RV. One of the standout features is that there's no resolution drop during autofocus, and you get blackout-free shooting when using the electronic shutter. The EVF is notably large, providing a substantial piece of glass that enhances the field of view. Canon has designed it this way to improve eye control autofocus accuracy, offering a larger view and more precise calibration for this feature. Next, let's talk about 2 new features on the Canon EOS R1 that leverage deep learning for enhanced processing. First, there's an image upscaling feature that allows you to increase the resolution of your JPEGs up to 4 times their original megapixel count. On the R1, this means you can achieve around 96 megapixels. This upscaling works on individual JPEGs rather than using pixel shift technology, which isn't ideal for moving subjects or journalistic settings. It's particularly useful if you've cropped tightly on a subject and need to restore some resolution for publication. Secondly, the R1 introduces advanced digital noise reduction for high ISO shots. This feature, also available on the R5 Mark II, uses AI deep learning to process RAW files, significantly reducing noise and enhancing detail. This results in clearer images with less noise and better detail recovery, making it highly effective for low-light situations. Now, let's dive into the autofocus system of the Canon EOS R1, which is expected to be one of the camera's standout features. The R1 aims to be Canon's best autofocus camera yet, thanks in part to its faster scanning sensor, which allows for more calculations per second, and the larger EVF that improves eye control calibration. The key innovation is in the sensor itself. Canon has optimized the cross-type sensors to ensure accurate focus with good contrast and detail. The R1, along with the R5 Mark II, also features a revamped autofocus interface. Canon has streamlined their traditional case modes into a more user-friendly system. You can now choose between an auto mode that adapts to different situations or customized settings for more precise tracking and responsiveness. For advanced photographers, the system still offers detailed customization. Canon's deep learning technology supports a new feature called Action Priority, which lets you select specific sports like soccer, basketball, or volleyball to optimize autofocus for different types of movement. This feature will likely expand with more sports options in the future. Overall, while the R1's autofocus system is designed to handle a wide range of scenarios with improved ease, we'll need more time to fully evaluate its performance in various real-world conditions. We should talk about why we are excited about the Canon R1 as a video camera. This model is excellent for high-speed work, offering oversampled 4K, recording up to 60 frames per second. However, I was a bit disappointed to find that, while the sensor is capable of 4K 120, it switches to a subsampled mode for this frame rate. The R1 features a 6K sensor and can record 6K video, but only in Canon RAW format. While RAW files offer great post-production flexibility, they are quite large. One of the standout features for me is the inclusion of Canon Log 2, which is my favorite of their log profiles. It provides a wider dynamic range and makes color grading much easier. Additionally, the R1 addresses rolling shutter issues with its faster sensor readout, which is a significant improvement over previous models like the R3. Another welcome feature is the tally lamp, which we appreciate for clear recording indicators. However, it's worth noting that the R1 doesn't include the waveform monitor found on the R5. Testing this early version of the Canon EOS R1 has been quite an experience. Given the anticipation surrounding this flagship camera and the speculation about its release, it's exciting to finally get a look at it. While the R1 is still a work in progress and not yet at its final form, it's clear that Canon is aiming to deliver a highly versatile and capable camera. Compared to flagship models like the Nikon Z9 and Sony A1, the R1 promises a range of advanced features and improvements for both photography and video. Thanks for joining me on this first look at the Canon EOS R1. We've explored some of the standout features, from its impressive autofocus system to its video capabilities, and I'm excited to see how it performs in final form. While this early model shows a lot of promise, there's still more to discover as Canon continues to refine it. Stay tuned for more updates and detailed reviews as we get more time with the R1. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts, drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth coverage and insights on the latest gear. See you next time.